Cool. So, back. All right. Sorry, chowed down during the break. Hope I'm not wearing my snack. Let's go.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Yes, it is. Fine, thank you. How are you? Let's rock.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I thought you went to the Hanged Man. And I always went there to look for you first, but then I thought you might have gone to see your uncle instead. And I'm rambling, aren't I?
I don't mind. You're adorable when you're flustered.
After you left, I couldn't stop thinking about Paul and the mirror and everything that's happened. I wonder if I've made a mistake leaving the Dalish.
You're just feeling homesick. Don't second guess yourself.
I suppose if I hadn't left my people, I never would have met you. I'm not like you, and I wish that I were. You're beautiful and clever, and you never make any mistakes, and I don't deserve you.
Ricky Hawk.
I'm not as perfect as you think, Meryl. I'm not some sort of goddess.
Heroes
I wouldn't
rarely
be so
are.
sure about that. Some people worship you from afar, you know. It's foolish of me to even dream that you might.
Meryl, and I thought you didn't like us.
I thought I was pretty obvious already,
Trying to be.
but I could spell it out for you. Meryl? It's all right.
But Meryl's sweet. I couldn't remember. Why are we panning into the plant? Is Sandal watching? Enchantment? Enchantment!
What happens now? Are we...
Is your arm okay?
What did this mean?
Strange underclothes. Like that. Barrick is watching. Barrick is he's taking notes. He's writes stories later. This mean?
You know, we might have to try that a few more times to really get the meaning.
I love you. I probably shouldn't have said that, should I? I always say the stupidest things.
It's a little too soon, Meryl. You can break up with Meryl already?
I was thinking of
You got two
scandalizing
options.
the neighbors by
Move
having
in
my
or get
Danish
out.
lover move in. What do you think?
Scandal sounds good, though.
Yeah. In
Scandal.
Hightown, the rich, fancy part of the city with no rats in it. And you, with an elf.
A Dalish elf.
Marvenon, you really are crazy, aren't you?
Times crazy is the
If you're not afraid,
best way
then
to go.
neither am I.
Ruh-roh.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. Orana's a patient music teacher, but Meryl should really just stick to magic.
All trying to learn how to play the lute? Really?
I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Not enchantment.
Crude drawings in the margins. Isabella, grow up. I could have left the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then?
Enchantment!
Enchantment!
No, Leandra. Leandra.
Oh no! No,
Shouting
not this,
won't make
not
him
now.
understand you better, you know.
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm sure she's all right.
Are you?
Why are you so upset?
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No,
Could be.
Camlin. We haven't seen her all day.
What are you talking
Where
about?
could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
Lilies. You remember what that means? Or what happened to the women who received lilies before? We were investigating that.
White lilies. I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already. I know someone who might be able to help. Gasgard Dupuis.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
You just came here worrying about her.
Ignoring the facts doesn't change them.
You don't know for sure that she's in trouble. Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Camlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns.
Oh.
Boom! Ah, there he goes again. How he makes these things, I'll never know.
I've never seen another dwarf like him. Does this run in your family?
Not at all, but Sandal isn't really my son. I found him in the deep roads when I left Orzammar for good. Raised him as my own now. Isn't that right, my boy?
I like Bodan.
He's always been this way. Always collecting things and enchanting them. Strange, I suppose.
Have you ever thought of finding out more?
Well, I did. I brought him to the Circle of Magi about a year after we got to the surface. They called him a savant, but then they started giving him the eye like they were going to keep him, so we left. Not going back to those vultures. Sandal's happy as he is.
Sandal's quite useful to have around.
That he is. Also, I've always said. Oh, Maker knows what'll happen when I'm gone. I try not to think about it.
I want some pie.
Can someone get Sandals some pie? Sandals special route. A weapon rune that increases the chance to knock an enemy back. Please. Perfect timing. And a perfect timing. What if? What if? Couple runes. Potions while we're here.
Shiny?
Yes, Sandal, I like the shiny. Oh, I told you we'd have some more we could finally get. We found all kinds of things. Dense rune. Damage. Critical chance. Arr. Armor. The rune of fire. Meryl needs something. Armor. Eveline's got 1. Lot. Fenris. Isabella. Eric's already got something. Not equipped. Okay, 1, 2, maybe 3. 2.
Enchantment.
Ooh. Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Wesley's shield is right there. Aveline was freaking out. I don't know what I want to store. I want to be able to use more of the loot, and I really can't. Shield, just Aveline. Already got a shield. Ones which are DLC items, and a few of the others pretty much cannot get any coin for them. They will have no value, even though they might be very good items. That way you can't just take the DLC items and sell them. Make a lot of extra coin off of them, buy other things.
I hope all is well, mistress.
So Leandra is missing. Help Gamlen search for your mother in Lowtown, or ask Gascard Dupuis if he's learned anything new.
Welcome.
WTF? Binky's Comfort. Good name. Check out Meryl's new outfit.
Wait. You say you saw Leandra?
I did. What of it?
Blue dress, grey hair. Her cloak was brown, I think. She holds it closed with a round brooch, silver with garnets.
I told you already. I saw her.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
Wombat.
That's real silver,
Shoes.
that is. I'm your man, through and through. Tell you everything I know. That lady was here. She
Creepy.
looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose. And nice clothes. But they were all stained from the blood.
It's not too late. She could still be alive.
Why would anyone take her? It doesn't make sense.
The man left some blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
This blood is fresh. There are lingering traces of... something. I think this was used for blood magic.
If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow. There's another! I'm on the right path. Where is he taking her? There. I hope I'm not too late.
Oh, it's time for loot.
There. The foundry. They must have gone inside.
What if stopping to pick up trash, junk loot on the way, the determining factor and the outcome for the quest? One day, we're gonna get trolled. Somebody's gonna do that. Oh, did you pick
This
up the
place
junk on the
feels
way?
strange.
Oh, that's why that happened.
This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around. There. More blood. They are here somewhere.
Over here. Look.
This wasn't here before. Mother must be down there. With him.
Hack and Slash, how you doing? Did a lot. It was good. It was good. You have fun yesterday? How are you doing today? We'll check out that note afterwards.
Let's finish it! I stand for it!
Lovely. Hack and Slash, and you saw that. She just got it like 3 minutes ago. So your timing's good. This is her first time out with that outfit. Waifu outfit. Alright, it is cool looking though. I thought we had lost Meryl. I didn't think she liked us.
Mother! Alessa.
Note. Used quicklime to preserve her feet. Unsure whether texture of the skin is to my liking. We'll try other methods. It puts the lotion on its skin. Nice, Crash. Congrats on 700. Wombat's like, I got the more. That's more.
Ooh, make us breath that smell.
Maharn, a pretty name. I saw her hands. Long, slender fingers, fair skin, the hands of a lifelong scholar. Oh, to lock my own clumsy fingers in hers again. That doesn't sound good.
Mother's locket. This isn't a good sign.
That sounds worse. L family shield.
Does he live here?
You really want to know? Oh, please. Thank you for that heal, Anders. He did the thing with the heal. He did. For once. Frozen. Go team, high five.
What is this?
Oh, that's a pretty little shrine.
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her. Now. Done.
Another scribbled note. Today is our anniversary. Had hoped to complete my work before now, but one piece is missing. So sorry, love. Please wait a little longer. I haven't forgotten my promise. When I see it, I'll know. I would know that face anywhere. Boy, if you don't know what's going on, what do you think is going on? Letter from the Circle. My dear friend, I have obtained the books you requested. I'll leave them at our usual hiding spot. Please collect them as soon as possible. I would hate to see them in the wrong hands. Your last letter was fascinating. You have proven me wrong once again by doing the impossible. I shouldn't have doubted your resolve, and I hope you will keep me apprised of further progress. Your friend and colleague, Alistair. Alistair Thurn, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Books on necromancy. The Templars will want to confiscate those.
What a surprise.
Why would he have these? What's he planning?
King Alistair? King Alistair? Perhaps. Hail to the king, baby.
Everything here is cold. Stone. I wish I'd worn shoes with soles now.
Gloves of Enes Slin.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Mother always knew me best.
Yeah, and she spoke so fondly of you. What a lovely, gentle woman. You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
Spare me the demented rambling. Where is she?
She's here. She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived.
Did I mention everyone goes crazy?
Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is?
Crazy?
Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Mother! That's her suitor. There's Leandra. What a horrible way to go. Seriously. Dr. Frankenstein? But he's not even digging up corpses. He's kidnapping and killing women. He's doing a Buffalo Bill Frankenstein thing. Not good. Yeah, I was a little surprised they even went there when I first played this. A bit surprised. Possession of Ninette. Like a desire demon. Possession of Alessa. Possession of Leandra. Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Mother!
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
You know me? I always save the day.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. But now, I'm free. I get to see Carver again. And your father. And you'll be here alone.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I was too late.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have...
Thanks,
she could
Gamlen.
be... Why her? Why Leandra?
Mother's gone. Will knowing why ease the pain?
No, it won't. It will always seem senseless, won't it? Where's the one who did this to her? Did you find the person who killed Leandra?
Let's just say his killing days are over.
It won't bring Leandra back, but I'll take comfort in knowing that. Bethany needs to be told. I'll send a message. Hopefully it will reach her wherever she is. Take care, my dear.
Arabalas. Marvinan.
I'm glad you're here, Meryl.
Leandra is in a better place now.
This is what magic does. Can't oversimplify things like that.
She's with the Maker.
Or with Falandine. You never know.
Never know. Never know. Talk to Aveline about Mother's death. Talk to Varric, Hanged Man Pub, before we head back to... Before we go check on the letter. Those things.
My lady, I'm so sorry. Mistress Mel was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do...
Thank you, Boden. Haven't had Varric out in a little while. Let's bring Varric out. Spin. Doesn't matter. Take Varric to the pub. Doesn't matter what time.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. There definitely seems to be something between you and Daisy these days.
You noticed, huh?
What's going on, Hawk?
Well, well, well. I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
It's the chest hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Meryl is a sweet girl, but there's a whole lot of crazy in that little package.
In all the time you've known me, have I ever given you the impression that I was turned off by crazy?
Okay, point taken.
Friendly
Bianca is a
concern.
very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Chest hair for the win. We need to go Aveline. We need to talk to Aveline.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Fine day, Sarah.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family. Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
Rags, happy birthday. Happy 24th.
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in Adenarim Ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawk. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
Haven't taken Varric out for a while. Nobody puts in long hours like a dwarf. I'm gonna...
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Good luck.
Well, indeed. So, following the Kuhn, a letter arrived from the Viscount. Must concern a matter of importance to Kirkwall,
Getting in. I've been waiting all day.
the Hawk Estate.
I hope all is well. There's another letter waiting
On your desk. Sarah Jury Hawk, please come speak to me, and only me, in my keep. It's a matter of utmost privacy and urgency. I can trust it to no one else. Alright, we'll go back to where we just were. That's fine.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Khun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawk, convince Seamus to come home.
That's not going to work.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Too much.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawk.
You know this will only end in trouble.
Fitting. That's where it started. My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity. Please, do what you can.
Viscount is being pretty rational right now. Always, but now.
Good day, sir.
Go to the Qunari compound by the docks to see if Seamus went voluntarily. It is quite yet trying to stay in form. Slugger, what's up? Getting your messages. Anders, are you on the ball? What were you waiting for? bit frustrated. What's frustrating? A matching helm. Helm of Enesleen. Love it. Yes. Is it match the gloves or the boots? Boots of Enesleen. Bonus for complete item set if we can get there.
So was that Anti-Canary, Anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
Should I be honored or scared?
Hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Sarah Hawk.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Converting the Viscount's son? His opposition will have a field day.
And?
The enemy of your enemy should be your friend?
I don't fear the whole of them together. And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Videthari. The son responded to his own demand of the Qun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
That probably could have been mentioned earlier.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Let's not be hasty. We're down now. What did I tell you, though? Everybody goes.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I just can't think of it right now.
Her intent is obvious, and what the Qun demands is clear. This is the last insult I intend to suffer. Resolve this, or her hiding place will be reduced to rubble. I will be watching, Hawk.
This was lured to the Chantry. Go there at night to check on him. Qunari are Dragonborn. Dragonborn.
Sarah Hawk, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse. Your Kunari masters will finally answer.
Now do you see why people hate Patrice? Next to last time, we saw Patrice. He was trying to frame the Kunari. She saw a conflict as inevitable. He thought to set them up. This time, he sees a conflict as inevitable and looks to set them up by way of framing us for the murder of the Viscount's son.
All this will do is make people hate you.
I have
Yes,
kept
but
the fear
Hawk.
of the Kunari fresh in every sermon, every prayer. They will know whose word to believe. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Kunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Sister Patrice, please. Come get some. Righteous mob. A righteous mob.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
The young mother arranged all of it.
Don't you spout your Kunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them. Sarah Hawke, is it?
Viscount
Message coming in.
Dumas' son is dead.
Patching it
Killed
through.
here in your name.
Thank you for the host.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Kunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Love or hate the Kunari, a blind nun could see she took this too far.
No price is too much when we speak of eternity.
Eternity is long enough that we need not rush to meet it.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him,
Message
even as
coming
you
in.
claim his side.
Patching it through.
Andraste did not
Mage,
volunteer
thank you
for
for
the
the
flame.
host.
Sarah Hawke,
Welcome.
you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Mirror. Blah. What's up?
please. Send for Viscount Dumas.
What's going on? You came in for the feels.
My son
was murdered.
Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust.
Mr. Patrice was
what hope
nuts.
for this city when we fail our own so completely?
Green Lily Petals.
I have detected a signal embedded in the
Thank
static.
you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Count.
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
The Kuhn. Hey, welcome Rage Nation. Welcome all. Everybody check out Rage Mage and give him a follow. Excellent streamer. Be a part of the Rage Nation. You're all up to. Welcome. We're wrapping up Act 2 of Dragon Age 2. Bad, sad things have happened to the Hawke family tonight in the city of Kirkwall. You go talk to Isabella at her Hightown mansion. But Hawke's mother,
exactly
Leandra, was
the Viscount's son and Canary aggression
turned into some sort of
justified.
Frankenstein monster.
It won't end. Hawke, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
Everyone needs to speak to Hawke. Okay. To the mansion. You've got to go back to the mansion.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Gemini Factor, thank you for the host. All right, back to the estate.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Are there any good seats left?
Popcorn?
Hawke. The Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Kuhn. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
Making me choose.
Hold on. What's this about? Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
Alistair, you...
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting
Yes, it
against
is.
the Canary.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Wall-Eyed Sam. Who are Sam's buyers?
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like Isabella.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
With the Arishok, we help Isabella first. If we don't help Isabella first, I think she's out of here. Just gone. But, I'm not sure that matters to me. Does it matter to you? What do you think? Do we help Isabella first? Do we deal with the Arishok? I would deal with the Arishok, but either way, I think I've gone after the relic with Isabella once. And not gone after it once. I guess I just don't think Isabella was developed into a better character in this one. She has a greater presence, she has more dialogue, she's a little top-heavy, and she... What has she really got? She's kind of deceptive, and unless you start a relationship with her, she's not exactly on the level with Hawke. She's kind of out for her own interests. Mostly, not entirely. So, hope Isabella first. Any other thoughts? Alistair says, Isabella stays! Marion says, Isabella's an opportunist. Do things her way and she stays. Refuse her once and she leaves you in the dust. See, that's what I'm talking about. Not your dancing monkey, Isabella.
The Qunari situation is more critical, Isabella.
But it could be over. I can't let it slip away again. I have to go. With or without you.
Hawke, if it could help.
Wow. Look at that. Even Aveline's wondering. Last chance. Did you have full friendship? Not full. Not full, Rex. Not full. Pretty sure not full. To be fair, that does sound like Isabella. Our last chance. Then she leaves. Unless we help her. Unless we help her. And Aveline is wondering. I gotcha. Gotcha. So. Help Isabella. Or not. Last chance. Just curious if anyone has any investment in this. You can't be blamed, Temerian, for BioWare forcing Isabella into your group. Take everyone on board, but not bending over backwards for them. Temerian, if I had a choice, you wouldn't be invited. Wombat, she's a hedonist from the start. Yeah, definitely. Some pretty base instincts, and I don't usually fault that. But we are talking about the fate of the city, and she's got this, well, maybe it would help with the fate of the city. But I can't let it go this time. Think of... Think of Zaid going after Vigo. Just so focused. You don't help him his way, gonna leave. Wombat says, what the heck? Help Isabella. G says, well, I think you'd lose out on some interesting interaction. Wow. So we've got Aveline giving us a second chance, and I'm asking you to reconsider, not because I'm bent on it going one way or the other. All right, help. What would Spock do? What would Spock do? Well, come on, you had to invoke Spock, Dregs. The needs of the many? Did you just invoke the needs of the many? Help the chick, says Bob.
Very well.
All right.
We'll deal with her
okay,
problem and appease
fine.
the Arashok later.
Not too much later. The mess at the compound will only get worse.
Buck up, big girl. It's a wonderful day. Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Canary.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
Jack says.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong.
Jack says.
I think I owe Hawk that much.
What would Jack do? Jack says, I need another drink. Like the troll statue during Kasumi's loyalty mission. Yeah, there are some definite crossover elements, assets, deliberate. Call them Easter eggs or call them sign of something bigger.
Nothing new to report, I'm afraid.
I think it's left for your imagination. I don't think it has to be definitive one way or another. The fact that you can think about it and get excited about the possibilities is plus. Win-win for everyone. Get your answers one way or the other, somebody loses. Anyways, it's cool to wonder. Where are we going? Catch a thief. Accompany Isabella to the Lost End Foundry to intercept the relic. How's inventory doing? Not so good. Bodan, can you buy all my stuff,
If
please?
I may say so, I don't think Mistress Meryl is exactly, comfortable staying in the estate.
She's pretty.
She is pretty.
She still goes to the alienage often, usually when you're not home. Something draws her there. I can't imagine what. Still, my boy and I do like her very much. Just thought you should know.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Bodan not have his store open here? I guess I took that for granted that he did. Doesn't. Potions. Order extra potions last time, did I? Let's get elf root potions. Missing for these. Spindleweed.
There's always pretenders out at night. Sometimes you have to correct them. Good coin in it, too.
Probably get Isabella leveled up. 9 points. Passive attack and critical damage below the waterline. All hands on deck. Yeah, let's check that out. Got terrible weapons. Give her something better. That's okay if she does. I sort of remember that happening, even going to help her, but okay. We get a little more out of it. Worth it.
Now you fall.
Sound of those Mobari. Stop. No, just stop. That's not cool. Isabella went down.
Mess with the bull, you'll get the horns.
What's up, Bull? How you doing? Your day been? Did you get the holiday? Get a little bit of time. Good food in, or you're working.
Paul, you will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid relic.
It's Sten. Do you see that? That's Sten.
If the Arashog asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident.
That's Sten, Sten.
Yes, about that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Did Hawk seriously kill Sten? Same Sten.
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall. They can't leave the Free Marches without it.
Sten is a title, is it? That could explain a lot. Anyone have that, more about that?
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The
That was his
Tevinter
rank. No, I
Imperium
did
have
not
been at war
remember.
with the
Wombat.
Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Okay, you know, Chi, you're saying that, and I, on one hand, go, yeah, okay, I know that, but it still didn't click. Sten, not name, its rank, job description. Qunari do not have names, they have roles in the Qun. Roles that define their being. So, on one hand, I might know that, on the other hand, I completely missed that. Thank you. Venters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
Cool. Sounds
The
awesome.
storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
That mess is over a couple of elves. I need it to save my own skin.
Yeah, Isabella, you're really thinking about the world here.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
This is your mess.
You could have done something about the Qunari, but you didn't.
Done what? The blighted thing didn't show up for 3 years. Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again. It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
I'm going to... relic for you. No, seriously, Isabella, you need to get bent. Are you not listening, Isabella? Do you not understand what is brewing? You have no sense of what's going on. Could we not do something else about Castilian? This guy. All the Qunari. This guy. All the Qunari. Isabella, please.
The artifact belongs to the Qunari, and you'll let them leave with it.
Don't you understand? The relic is the only thing that will keep Castillon from feeding me to the sharks.
Hiding, killing him first.
I can't believe you're...
Anything.
Fine. You're right. I'll return the relic. It'll go straight to the Qunari once we get it. Come on, we've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Koslan will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite.
Atoss Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Okay, yes, Sten, another Sten. Sten rank. Karashok. Not Arishok, but Karashok. Tevinter, Mage, Enchanter. Do you believe her? Depends on who you're asking. Do I believe her? Jeez. Enchanter really get out of there? Yeah, he did. My assassinating got nothing for it. Stamina! Stamina now! Oh, shielded. Shielded!
Go down!
You die now! Uh-oh. You're not doing that, though. Anders, how about you do that? I'll show you why mages are feared by standing here and auto-attacking. Not how it works. Yes, Anders came through with the heal. RoboCrow, how are you doing? Pretty far? Not in Act 3 yet, are we? We're kind of on the cusp of Act 2 going into Act 3. I don't think we're going to finish tonight, which means we'll have one more stream of this on Wednesday. I should probably have something extra on deck for Wednesday. Probably finish this and have some extra time. What are you doing, RoboCrow? Nasty looking traps. Yikes. Oh, hell no. Okay then. Jesus. Those are the nastiest looking traps I've seen in a long time. Damn, those are like, I think Uncharted 4 had traps. The exploding zombies. Exploding zombies in Uncharted 4 now. Those things were, oh my god. Sorry about that, Anders. Oh, do it again. Oh.
Watch your step.
Yeah, watch.
You've gone insane.
Isabella's letter. Dear Hawk, I have the relic and I'm gone. I've lost too much over this blighted thing to let it go again. I know it would be noble to return the relic to the Qunari, but that would require a better soul than I possess. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I lied to you again, Isabella.
She's gone then. Can't say I blame her.
Come on. Aveline will be waiting at the Qunari compound. We still have to deal with that mess.
Arseno. Silly Anders. Silly Anders. Traps are for kids. Gather up the party, though. Can we do that before triggering this? Go back to the Hawk Estate and make sure we've got our party filled up since we lost Isabella. Party short. Mercenary, I mean, I remember the kidneys floating around in space. It was miserable. Dropping the scissors. But the floor is lava. The floor is lava. That comes up surprisingly often in the games we play. I don't remember exactly what happened. that I might have said that in Surgeon Sim. God, everything in space was crazy. We're gonna have to do more of that. Maybe we'll play some Surgeon Sim on Wednesday after we finish this. We need something, some filler. I'm trying to time things a little better. Not that filler isn't fun, but switching modes can be a little distracting. So that's always a good one, though. Surgeon Sim is good filler. Easy to get into, easy to get out of.
Any other business before we go? It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Shanatan.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawk about the relic stolen from my grasp.
One of my former companions stole it.
Her part was clear. Your admission is welcome.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Vidithari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
No, it doesn't, but...
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
Willow Plushie, mystery novel, how are you both doing? Hey. Well, whether you're trying to appease or simply stating the obvious that we're not here to fight, sometimes you're forced to get things done, and you can only get things done one way or another. You can't just ride out the middle and make everyone happy and get everything done.
What these men did was wrong.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease.
Perhaps true.
They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawk, what would you do in my place?
An honest question from the Qunari. What would Hawk do in their place? Let us arrest them. Wouldn't give them up. Your place? Would Hawk be in their place? Hawk be in their place, maybe. One thing to sympathize with what they're doing, what they've done. It's another thing to dismiss it as it's okay because they were in the moral right. Laws are tricky things. Law and order, structure for a growing society, these things are complicated. Sometimes you have to do things you don't like, things you detest. Allow people who disgust you, or condemn those who you sympathize with. Not so simple. What would Hawk do in their place?
Why pass up perfectly good converts?
Exactly so. I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinek Kathas.
Not here! Two open! Go! Go! Hawk! Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
Starting a war? I'm not sure that matters. We have to do something. What could they hope to accomplish? What could they gain by starting a war?
Somehow, I don't think the Arishok cares what happens after this.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Sliders. Yum. Bethany is with the Wardens, and Isabella is... Isabella.
Oh, there you are. I was so worried about you. Are we under attack?
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Should we save what's coming for after the break? It is break time again. It is break time again. I'm tempted to continue a bit, but I think we might get sucked into more than 10 or 20 minutes of stuff. Maybe not. Or no. Rarely remember. Mystery novel. You were, I think, talking about Hawk's sister Bethany, who is now with the Grey Wardens. She got this very cool outfit. Her armor is different now that she's with the Grey Wardens. We never got to see her with that outfit in the party. Anyways, it is time for a break. A little early for a break, but not by much. And I think it's a good time, game-wise, a good time to take a break. So, I will see you all in about 10-12 minutes. Iceman, are you calling it a night? Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Iceman, I had a lot of fun yesterday playing Diablo and Borderlands. I hope you did too. Do more of that sometime. Although next time we do a multiplayer day, we're going to switch platforms, maybe to PC, maybe to PS4, but we'll keep moving around. Everybody, we're not done. We've got 2 hours. You can see that outfit with the DLC. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, hack and slashing, since we've got a likelihood of needing at least one more day with the game, maybe I'll give that DLC another consideration. I will check out Legacy. If it's not absurdly priced on Origin, and it's not really about how much it costs, it's about are they still charging a lot for old DLC. But anyways, sorry, rambling. I will check it out. Maybe we'll pick up the Legacy DLC so that we can have a better lead into some of the stuff in Inquisition. I'll see you all in about 10-12 minutes. Go stretch your legs, smoke them if you got them, and if you're taking off, have a good one. I'll see you soon.